Hello neighbors, how's everybody doing? Welcome into Ark Survival Ascended. Okay, I have a few mods on here. First of all, let's go over something. I play as if I am a 4-man team. This isn't a single player server that I'm on. This is a non-dedicated server that has single player shut off. Okay, where I don't have single player as there's a setting you can select it anyway. So that being said, I'm basically playing as a 4-man crew, even though I'm single. Also, yeah, I like to start down here at the very bottom. Not because it's easy. Easy has nothing to do with it. There are plenty of T-Rexes. There are plenty of everything in this area. So there's nothing easy about this area. It's just that I like to have this area, number one, because there's a cave right by it. Number two, not because I like to live in the cave, but because I like to go in the cave. Needless to say, I'll have my beginner base, my starter base down here. When the time comes, we will move it up into here or over here, somewhere in a more centralized location where it'll be easier to get to other places. Maybe. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I haven't decided yet. But let's get into it and get started with our adventure in Ark Survival Ascended. I do have...
Are you the one I've been waiting for?
Forgot about this.
You might be. I hope so. It's been so many cycles since I was her. Do I even still remember hope? I wasn't sure you'd ever turn up. The odds just kept getting longer. I guess I've been losing faith, while they've been gaining power. You have to reach me. Everything depends on your survival. Master this world. Make allies of its many creatures. Grow your strength and skill. Explore this place like I did so long ago. Put the pieces together and find me, survivor. You may be the only one who can.
You know, kid, sooner or later, you're gonna have to talk about it. What are you drawing over there, anyway? Hey, that's not bad. And this is you over here, with this dum-dum?
Don't be mean to Honker! No, I don't want to talk about him.
He's your dad, Mika. Now, I may not know a lot, and I made plenty of my own mistakes back in my day, but I do know one thing. Families gotta stick together.
Well, why don't you go tell him not to be such a stinky dino poo?
That's just not how it works, Mika. Look, maybe old Uncle Bob here can shed some light on the situation, about why the big man thinks the way he does.
Wait, you knew my dad before all this? So, were you also on the, what did he call him? The Arks?
Yeah, those. Say, have I ever told you the story about how your dad and I saved everyone together?
You were there? You were one of the heroes?
Well, yeah, sure. In fact, you might say that I was the most important part of the whole story.
Okay.
Go ask Santiago yourself if you don't believe
No!
me.
I want you to tell me, Uncle Bob.
All right, then. Let's start at the very beginning. On a faraway tropical island surrounded by sparkling blue water. That island was the first time I ever saw big, dumb lizards like Honker here. And it was the first place I ran into her.
We will not be running into her. Okay, so basically, Survival Evolved was they're looking at it as though it was the first game. Okay, and you're brought into the world. You've got a implant on your arm that records all the data that happens while you are on this island. In the first one, they're saying, okay, well, you know, you went through it and you beat the game. You know, people beat the game before you. That's basically what they're getting at. People beat the game before you were even thought of, before you were even a mark on the world. And now they're wanting you to go through and redo it because of things that went wrong in the past. I believe that's the gist of the situation. Anyway, I have let's see, the only real things that I have done to the game other than mods, because I have a bunch of mods on here, they're mainly quality of life though. But a lot of the things that I have done in the game or to the game is more about let's say quality of life. My gather rates are increased compared to your normal average everyday gather rate. Okay, on like a normal game, I've got it increased. It's not high, it's like 3, I think it is 3 times the gather rates. My XP is virtually nothing. It's just Survival Evolved has fast XP. They just changed the curve. So there's that. Let's see. Oh, I have increased how much I can carry. Okay, by 5 times. Again. I am playing as a 4-man team. Also, again, I am I think I increased my how many points I get on my health, not by much, but how much health you get per point that you spend in your skill point. Other than that, everything else is default. My dinos are where they are 1.4 on their health and 1.4 on their, or 0.4 on their, no, 0.14 on health, 0.15 on weight. I changed that from 0.14 to 0.3 on my health, on the health of the dinos that I tame and the weight of the dinos that I tame. So it's not that much different from what it is in a normal Ark world. However, if you feel like my health or whatever is if you feel like my health or my weight cap or whatever that I've done is unfair, just remember, I try to I've tried to set it up so that it's like I say, it's fair to the server standard, because the server is just there's 15-20 people on the server, right? That's the way it's set up, right? Because it's just a regular server. You can have, I think it's like 75 people in total to the server. But yeah, I'm playing as a 4-man team, even though I'm a single person. If I had 4 people on here, sure, I would be playing normal stats, normal this, normal everything. Okay, it wouldn't be no advancements at all. So yeah, I do have a thing on here that gives me better trinks, of course. However, they are not at all better just because I made them. No, 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 no. They are better because it's gonna take me. Let's see. It will take me. Okay, watch. See, 50%. That's a 5-time rule. And all it is weight. That's all that's all it is. It's just, yeah, I like to make it where I can carry more. But my trank that I have is a mod called Better Tranks. Now, what does it do? What does it do, Funky? What does it do? We want to know what it does because we want to tell you it's unfair. Well, I'm going to tell you it's not unfair. I will not be. The rule is that I do not go above 7 times on my tranks. Because, okay, every arrow that you get that's a normal trank does a lot of damage to the dinos. I don't want a chance of accidentally killing the dino by trying to tame it because I might have hit it too hard or whatever. I've seen that happen so many times, especially early on when you're trying to, you know, trank something small, you know, just to get yourself started, that kind of thing. It also has a taming helper in the mod, but I'm not going to be using it because it makes it too easy. It's already going to be easy enough. My taming is only 3 times, even though many people that I've talked to have suggested I do 5 times. 5-time tames. But I don't know if you have ever tamed, if you played ASA, and whether or not you have seen how easy it is to do. And there goes my first tame, right there, or my favorite tame, my favorite first tame. We'll see what happens. Come on. Let's get going. Let's get over here and see what this guy's all about. He's running from something. What are you doing, dude? Hey, calm down, sir. Oh, you're only level 15? You can get dead. Go ahead. All right. So, you see me put 1 point in health. Okay? I get 40 health off of 1 point. Now, normally you get 20. So you see, it's not that big. So let's see. I'm gonna make me my first set of gear. I will not be using the gear station that comes with this mod because I feel that the armor in it is way overpowered. I will be using ASR because that's Arkitect structures and stuff. So we're gonna use that. Let's see what else. You know, we could go ahead and make us a club. Let's see, what else do I need? I have reusables in here where I can make an item or make a thing and be able to reuse it, but it's only like the primitive stuff, right? Like for instance, this guy here, he's not reusable though. Thank you for really. I'm busy. Do you mind? Dilophosaur. Those are the guys that spit. You know, from Jurassic Park. Yeah, those are the guys that spit and sorry. It's progress. I'm gonna need meat. I'm gonna need hide and all this stuff. Yeah. So unfortunately, Dodo's gotta die. They just do. I'm sorry. I don't like it any more than what you gotta do, but because I don't like killing something that can't fight back. So Why can't I? Oh, there was an invisible log there. What the heck? Come on, Art, fix your game. My gather weights are at 5. So in other words, this rock here, it's gonna last longer. And because, you know, environment, I like to keep it, you know, pretty much the way it is. But the rocks, the stones, the trees will last longer because they're stronger. And that broke at the same time as my thing, and it made a bigger noise than what it needed to make. Yeah, so that happened. All right, yeah, anyway. So we'll get back to this in a second. Okay, we're gonna put some of that. Let me hit it again. All right, let's, oh, nope. Oh yeah, that's one thing I need to do. Hang on one second. I'm gonna put in a setting so that it's my game isn't really foggy and hard to see anything and all that stuff. Okay, and then, let's see. Nope. That's not what I want. That's what I want. And then I'll grab my last one here. Okay, we'll do this. And then last one, boom, done. Okay, so now all the fog that they do that's overpowered and unnecessarily so, and all the clouds that, I mean, clouds should not come down to the ground, but for whatever reason in Ark, they do. If you played the game, you know what I'm talking about. Spear, torch. Let's see. So we're gonna grab that as well. Okay. Okay. All right. So 3. Our spear. See? Gets a spear. And that's it. Okay. That's just a reusable. Again, it's just reusable stuff that yeah, it's good stuff. Gotta get stone. We've got to get everything because we have a lot of stuff that we have to build. I don't want to get too overweight with stuff because there's still a lot of things that we've got to accomplish here. We're just getting started, folks. There's a lot of different things. Okay, we have to be careful this beach up here because sometime now, before it used to have a circle or something right over that thing, and I am not going to even bother with it because I can't use it right now anyway. Wait a minute, where's my? Is it down further? Where's? There it is. Okay. No, this is not the cave I was speaking of at all. This was not the cave I was talking about. Just keep on moving to the place I want to go that I like to make my home. But we're gonna have some fun with this. and see how far we can get. My goal is to beat all the bosses on the island. And yeah, you know, see how much fun we can have trying. Okay. We're just gonna keep moving forward because I don't want to get too overweight, because if you get too overweight, like I pretty much am at the moment, you won't be able to jump. There we go. So no more picking anything up until I can make some stuff and get it put down. Don't mind the floating rocks. It's part of the Unity 5 stuff that, even though I've got my graphics set really good, I don't know why that's there. I don't know why that it does that. I have no clue whatsoever. Oh wow, cool. They put babies in it. So then there's babies that we can do, that we can steal. We can, however, myrtleize these here dodos. Okay, because again, we need meat. We need hide. We need everything. I won't kill the baby. Well, you know what? Yes, I will. Because they have good stuff on them. They have a thing called prime meat. Why? Because they're babies and their meat's tender, and that's a prime meat, I guess. I don't know. But prime meat is going to be needed if I'm ever going to be able to tame a meat-eating dino. I have to, yeah, we have a long way to go, guys. We have a very, very long way to go. Let's see, Mr. Moss Chomps. What are you? What are you? But what are you? You're level 90? Alright, do you like mejo berries? No, you don't like mejo, you like tenno berries. Okay. Here. This one. Wait, come here. Oh yeah. That was cool. Again, my taming is set at 3. We're just going to leave him set like that. Alright, we're just gonna leave him like that. Yeah, he can't really do anything right now. Let's see. What are your stats, dude? We need to get his weight up. But we'll work on it. We'll work on it. For now, we got a little Moss Chomps, and he's gonna help us do a lot of stuff and things. Okay? Let's step right in the water here. See if we can't get these here. Did you? Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. My dog was going crazy. You guys didn't see it. But yeah, my dog was going insane because of the fact that a man came to my door trying to sell me. No, well, it's not car insurance. No, it's not a car warranty. He was trying to sell me, cool, we can finally ride him. Anyway, he was trying to sell me a new roof for my house. So, yeah. Alright, let's take him over here. We're gonna go across this river here. And we're gonna set up camp right about here. Just our first camp. Our first, like, little thing into camping. We're gonna take this and we're gonna say, here you go. You can take care of those berries for us. Matter of fact, because you are an animal, you are a dinosaur, we will be putting all of this stuff on you. Now, he will eat meat as well as berries. Okay. These are the very best dinos to have. I absolutely love them. Especially a first dino. Disable pop. No, no, no. You don't go nowhere. All right. So let's go ahead and do a foundation. Do a couple of them. Just some simple little old-fashioned foundations. We don't need nothing spectacular. Just a little platform that we can get started on. Okay, let's get some storage. Okay, we'll just get a simple little storage box for extra goodies. We will get the Battle Trench mortar, and we'll get the regular mortar. And then we will get a forge. Okay. Let's see, and then we will get we need one of these. Campfire. And now where in the heck? What? Oh well. We will get this right here. For those of you that don't know what that is a... Okay. Let's go ahead and we're gonna put this stuff down. Make our little camp. Set up a little bitty campsite. And now, of course, my dog, the very dog that was barking, throwing a hissy fit, now wants in. Even though, yeah. Even though, he just wanted out. He doesn't like the fact that it's hot outside, so he wants back in. And he's not gonna be coming in, after barking like that. He knows that he has, his inside bark and his outside bark. And there is no reason to be barking the way he's barking. In here, throwing a hissy fit like that. So yeah. Now he doesn't get to come in for a while. He will learn his lesson. But it's not really that hot out there anyway. Okay. Okay. And then the better strength. Okay, and then we will get right, and then there we go. Okay. So now we have a mortar and pestle. Mortar and pestle is where we make spark powder. Spark powder is your early thing that you need to make in order to be able to refrigerate things. See, just like that. Boom. Now that, I think that's the better drink. Yeah, well, that one we won't use. We'll use this one. Yeah, like that. We'll use that one. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and take all this off of him. Take half of this off. Give it back to him. What? How can I start fire? There's nothing in it. No way. That thing comes like that? Cool. Anyway, that's a mod. and I'm okay with it. I'm really okay with it. It says no fuel, but boom, there we go. Now it's got fuel in it. Okay. What this does? Okay, see if you take this off and you look right here, see how it's got basically 5 minutes until it spoils, but it'll spoil one at a time. It won't spoil the whole stack. You put it in here, and now as you see, it's got a full hour before it spoils. Also, my stack sizes are 5K, and it's cut by 50%. Again, I am a 4-man team playing as a solo person, or I'm a solo person playing as a 4-man team. Yeah, I'll get it right eventually. Okay. See, I need to repair that. There we go. All right. Bring this over here. Bring that over here. I'm basically going to be using this as a smithy until I can make it. I'm just going to be using it as a place to store all my stuff and things so that they don't get lost. My spoiled meat, well, dang it, I'm not gonna like that at all. My spoiled meat, I'm gonna need that, so we're gonna make and this meat, I'm gonna take part of it out. Actually, let's just take all of it out and grab out this, and then grab this out up here. Then we're going to access this, throw that in there. We're going to take out about that much meat and cook it up for ourselves. And then we're going to let this spoil. Okay. 1 second. I got to let my dog back in. You guys won't even realize it. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. Now, let's see. I want to see if I can make a spoiling bin. Yes, I can. Right there. 10 wood, 20 stone, and some thatch. Okay. Not that big a deal. Stone. That. Wood. Crafting. There we go. Let's see here. Yeah, it's pretty much all I need right now. We're going to put that in there. Again, we're using this as our we're going to use this as our smithy as a storage spot for the second, for just right now. We're going to take this right here. This is our spoil bin. And then we are going to take all that meat, put it right in there. And we will come back to that. Okay. Go ahead. And we will gather up some berries, because that's what my moss chomp is good for. He's not good for protection, because you can put the thing on neutral, you can put him on whatever you want to put him on, and he will not attack back. He will run away every time. But that's not what a moss chomp is for. A moss chomp is for you to ride early, for you to kill little dinos like this guy right here. Oh, look, he's got a buddy. Okay, we'll wait. He'll come back. He'll come back. He'll come back. Come on. Come on. We're just gonna sit right here. Now, you're asking yourself, well, if he won't attack, why did you increase his attack power? Ah, because the more attack power you have on your dinos, whenever you are out harvesting, the more harvestable material. Wow, that was a mouthful to say, wasn't it? Yeah, the more materials you'll be able to harvest simply by increasing their attack power. They can also gather meat too. So watch. See? Here, Mr. Dillo. There you go. See? He's got me a bunch of meat and a bunch of hide. Now, the other thing that moss chomps are good for, and they are super, super good at it, and that is gathering fiber. And oh my god, do they gather fiber. I will have, by the time I'm done here, by the time he's full and needs to go back, I will have stacks of fiber. And remember, my stacks are 5k each. But that's okay. We'll just throw them away. We throw away we don't need. You know, it's not really a waste because this stuff grows back pretty quick. Alright, see? Stacks. Alright, so we're just gonna toss those out. We don't need them. And we're going to increase his weight. That's a level 10 mouse chomp. You're not even, as Slipgator would say, a mouse on a wheel. You're gonna have to die, sir. I need your meat. I need your meat. Come back. There you go. Okay. Let's see. I want to take them up to close to 1,000. Wait. That way he can carry me. He can carry the everything. Okay. Yep. Alright. Alright. Now I'm gonna parking him right here beside this guy right here. Take all this off. There we go. Okay, and then okay, and then okay, we're gonna drop that. All right, now this meat here we're gonna keep. Oh, I'm gonna hate that. Yeah, I'm gonna hate that already. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that meat in here. Now, why am I doing that? Because here in a little while we're gonna go out and we're gonna see if we can't find something like maybe a raptor of some sort or something along that lines. Good. That's done. All right. All right. Oh my god, yeah, that's gonna really get annoying. All right. Yeah. See, what do I want to do? I want to take you out, put you here. We're gonna go into BT. We're gonna go into consumables. We're gonna go into Drugas. We're gonna take these guys right here. And we're gonna make 100 of them. Okay. We're gonna make 100. We're gonna make 100 of the trains. Now, here's the problem. We will not be using these young tranks like that, the little tranks like that. I'm not doing it. That's just a waste to me. Oh, come on, dude. Okay. All right. Yeah. We're not using this trank. We're gonna wait because, all right. Now, when I say that I'm gonna be using a different trank system, I will get a trank that's two times, which means that it takes 1 spoiled meat plus 2 of these to make 1 of that kind of narcotic, right? And then it doubles exponentially up the ladder. And all I do, I'm only going to 7. That's it. Speaking of 7, I've got plenty of levels. I will go to 1,000 on my I will go to 1,000 on my health and 1,000 on my weight. Okay. You can reach those levels in vanilla, but this is, yeah, my stuff is souped up, if you will. All right, let's go ahead and begin. Go out and start gathering some stuff up because I've got a long way to go here. I've got a lot of metal to grab. I've got a lot of all the stuff and things, wood, everything to get. I get right into it. What I like to do is I like to build my base up. I like to build it up first. I like to hoard up a bunch of metal and get it going so that I'm in metal. You know, I've got metal tools and stuff, and I've got crossbows and the whole 9 yards. I've got a smithy. I like to have all this stuff going before I actually venture out. So a lot of these next couple videos will be gathering and building. So unfortunately, that's just the way I like to do things. There's still going to be some taming. Sure, there's probably going to be many fights. So yeah. Stay tuned, folks. We're gonna have a lot of fun. I will say that the building in Ark Survival Ascended is extremely better than that of Survival Evolved. You do not need to have, oh come on, either be a tree or don't be a tree. But you don't need to have the superstructures, SS plus. You don't need to have none of that stuff anymore. But I do, because why? Because there are certain things that those two mods together do that were not included in ASA. Yep. You missed me, and now you must die. I need trees. Because I need lots of building. Okay, my core build is, I'm basically gonna make, what is that, a turtle? Okay. My core build is just a basic build. It's nothing spectacular, but I call it a core build because I can build off of it. and I can expand on it. Now, I don't know that we're going to be living here forever. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be, I don't know that we're going to be living in this particular area for the whole entirety of the game. But 9 chances out of 10, that's what we'll do. Reason why is because it's a simple little spot. I don't have to worry too much about things drifting down here and trying to eat our faces off. That kind of thing. I do have a cryonics mod on here where I can put my creatures in a Pokeball. Okay, no, it's not cheap to make them, but I have a thing in here to put my creatures in a Pokeballs and stuff like that, and carry them with me and take them out when I need them. Literally, I just, you know, yeah, this Dino name, I choose you kind of thing, and throw it down on the ground, and there it is. And right now I'm super duper slow. Let's see, can I make something? Can I make, oh, I can make my weight go up. That's what I can make. But that's what happens when you get overweight. So that's the reason why I have my weight the way I do. Because you can, I mean, look, I don't mind playing for a long time, but I've had, when I played it vanilla, without any mods, nothing, no nothing, just me in the game, yeah, it took me, not ASA, Survival Evolved, it took me about a year to do it by myself. Yeah, and there we go again, doing that. Dang it. Take this, pull it over here. Okay, he's hungry. Okay, from 0 to full, it takes you 5 pieces of meat. Okay, takes you 5 pieces of meat to make it happen. Do that. Do this, and this. All right, here we go. Let's get some stuff being built here. Foundation, cool, I can do stone. I need way more than that. Way more foundation than that. And then let's go wood. And wood is good. We can do, I'm gonna do 40 of those. I think. Do I want 40 of those? No, I want 26 wood. Yeah, I'm gonna do 26 of those. Okay. And then, hang on. Let's consume that so that we can open up new things and stuff. Oh, let's see here. $26 we need. I need floors. I need floors. Or rather ceiling. Okay, there we go. Right there. Ceiling. Yeah, ceiling. Right there. That's what I need. I need 23 of those. But I'm only going to be able to make 20. So I'm going to have to make 3 more. But that's alright. I don't know what, I think it's stacks that I need the most of to make this happen. But for now, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna turn around, I'm gonna walk over here, I'm gonna access this, and I'm gonna put the stuff that we've made in here so that we know we have it, right? That is, if I can remember that we have it. Let's go ahead and take our weight up to 1,000. I'm gonna take our health to 1,000 and that kind of thing. Those of you don't know that may be looking at the game for the first time, I envy you really bad. Oh my god. Your experience into the game, brand new. Wow. Yeah, all I can say is enjoy it because it's amazing. It's even all this time later, put aside the shoddy or the bad practices of the developer, you know, that kind of thing. Put all that stuff aside and only think about the game. The game is amazing for what it does. I was playing this, I remember playing this when I was streaming, and I had people coming in who just hated the game, and they were all like, what is this, a nostalgic thing? Why are you playing this? Is this some glimpse of trying to get back your childhood or whatever? And I'm just like, dude, if you can't appreciate the game, you know, just walk away. Just walk away. It's okay. You don't have to be that person. You know? I do it all the time. I do it all the time. All the time. I will completely and totally walk away from the situation. If I don't like a game, I'm out. I'm done. You know? I don't mess around with it. But anyway, I digress. So this game, yeah, it can be challenging because the Dino paving is a little rough, to say the least. So it can be challenging in that regard. It can be, man, I tell you, the first time you're sitting there and you're doing your thing and you're playing your game and you think you're doing good, and all of a sudden you come across a Dino you can't outrun. You can't do anything to stop it, and it just poof, just completely wipes out your Dino that you're riding, or completely comes across your camp and wipes out the whole camp of dinos because it's either a higher level or is meaner or whatever. The very first time that happens, oh my god, it's like somebody punched you right in the gut. Yeah, it's like somebody punched you right in the gut. So let's go ahead and we're going to continue to gather up stuff. Maybe my editor can go through my video and go, okay, well, I can cut this down by half an hour just by getting rid of all the gathering things. But I like to do things in the video. What you see is what you get. If I like go like this and pause the videos for a second, or I go like this and pause the video for a second, it is not because I'm doing something nefarious in game or anything like that. Because once I stop the game, or if I have to pause the video or whatever while I'm recording, then I stop the game. I stop stream. I stop recording. I stop the game and all together. It's done. Because I want you guys to, I want you guys to see everything that I'm doing, and so there's no questions about nothing. By the way, what you just seen what you just seen with this, the skill tree, right? This is Lost Colony stuff. This is skill tree stuff. So milestone, this milestone right here, all right? I do this right here, I'm gonna get three reward points that will be able to be used in this. If you don't have Lost Colony, you won't have that. And it's okay to not have Lost Colony. There's nothing wrong with it. Don't feel pressured into buying it just because I've got it. Okay, so now I need stone. Lots and lots and lots of stone. I need to be able to make, because raptors, they're not going to be able to get that high. So what I want to do is I want to get, alright, so stone, I want 20 more foundation. Right here. Well, let's do 5. All right. But let's see, what else can I tell you that we're going to be doing? Oh, there's a new thing, from Bob Tall Tales or something like that. I don't know what it's called. It's something that I never really played with. I didn't buy Bob's Tall Tales when it first came out, when it was released with Scorched Earth and the Center. I didn't buy it at that time. I didn't feel the need to do it. I just didn't. So I never really played with it, but now we are playing with it. I got it, and I got Lost Colony and stuff like that because I figured, well, we may be streaming it at some time, or we may be you know, recording it, making videos with it at one time. So yeah. But anyway, there's so many things that are new to this game. Some of the graphic models are a little weird. I mean, they've gotten, oh my god, it's gotten a lot better. I will say that the graphics have gotten a lot better since Evolved. However, you still have little artifacts and little, I mean, my graphics card's really good, and I've got this thing really pumped up high, and yet I still have that floating leaves, floating rocks and things. If you know how to fix that, then by all means, leave a comment down in the comment section. I will happily make the adjustments. Yeah, but it looks like my timer is about to go off, ladies and gentlemen, to let me know, because I get involved in my games and I get immersed, and sometimes I forget how long I've been playing, and I don't want my videos to go too long, because already these videos are going to be, that's right, they're going to be an hour long for everybody. Okay, I'm gonna have hour-long videos. Now I could do half-hour-long videos for you. If you can't handle the hour-long, let me know. Again, let me know down in the comments. You know what? Tell you what, we'll do it this way. Give me a like if you don't like the, or if you like the see, no, that's not really a poll. Yeah, just let me know down in the comments, you know, if you don't want hour-long videos, and we'll work from there. Okay. All right. Yeah, let's do some more of these foundations. I can do 5 more. Okay. And that is where we will end it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I want to thank you so much for watching my art series, coming along on the ride with me. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. So have a good day and all that good stuff. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. Get that easy. Get that easy. Be good to each other. Be good neighbors. We'll see you in the next one.